Swim socks. Swim socks like you wear at the water park. Yeah, we're gonna get those too.
Swim jocks. Man, I think I pulled like a...
We're selling guys from the swim team.
I pulled a muscle in my back or my... Like in here, in like the bread basket.
Because you braced yourself. I was so worried about bracing myself for that. I've done a lot of bracing in that one.
Not a great episode in terms of my comfort.
You know what day it is.
It's Thursday. And Thursday means mail. Jen, you could have come to our rescue. You could have stepped in and said, you know what? I volunteer as tribute.
I would not do that 100%.
None of that would have hurt you,
That's
Jen.
fair.
Because you're
This
like,
stun came with
no, you're like constantly like, you're at the gym, stealing socks.
You know what?
Like you're
this
like
right here
putting
didn't
yourself
hurt
under
that bad.
stress, you know?
Rhett made it seem like it hurt pretty bad.
It didn't hurt me that bad.
It caught me in a tender spot. I have a tender spot.
You want to try it?
I got a lot of tender spots.
I mean, 100% no?
No, 100% no.
I'm going to drink some pink
I'll
bismuth.
walk with my shoes on Lego.
Come on, Jen.
I'm not in the business of purposely hurting myself. I know that you guys are.
That's a good thing.
I'll do this one again. That's
I'm
how much I
drinking
love
pink bismuth because wasabi bomb exploded in my stomach.
Pink bismuth.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't have to do that one.
Yeah, that was
Man,
gross.
you know what? The amazing thing is I actually got cheese right. That was pretty impressive. But I didn't say what is cheese. The thing is I already know what cheese is, man. Well, I gotta ask questions about it.
I've always been curious with Jeopardy, like how they came up with answer in the form of a question. You know, that seems like an interesting thing to say. We're brainstorming how to play a game show. And then, I got it. And they should answer in the form of a question.
It was definitely an and.
But why did someone say, yes, that's a great idea? And does that actually help with the genius of Jeopardy? Because, I mean, it is one of the longest running game shows of all
How
time.
long has it been running?
Without a doubt. Over 30 years. Without a doubt.
But
Who created it?
But psychologically, maybe Merv Griffin, I don't know, we can...
Who'd you say?
Bunham Murray?
Bunham Murray?
Did you just make that up?
No, I don't.
Look, somebody look that up. Who started Jeopardy? But no, I definitely think it's part of it. It's part of the genius of the game. I mean, the main genius of the game is the playing along ability.
But can you explain why, if you think that's the genius of the game?
Is that set up now? You gonna snap your finger?
Because
No,
it would
just
just
put
be...
your finger on it.
Because if it was...
It's not set up.
If it was just answering questions, it would be like, what's so cool about this game? Oh, you're just answering questions. But when you're like, well, you're actually giving questions.
You're giving the answers. You have to
They
come up
give
with
you
the
the answers, and you come up with the questions. Like, well, that'll really put your brain in a knot.
Put his brain in a knot.
All right, I got some questions for you guys now.
We've got some answers.
Will you insult both of us with the rest of these first?
Oh, obviously.
Which one did you write, Jen?
They were not written for us to insult each other. They were written for like
I can't say
them
that.
to insult us. Is what it sounded like. Oh, that's a long one. This is for Rhett.
This is for Rhett? Okay.
Oh, it's for a link.
For Link?
Oh, it's from the.
Okay. Remember when your hair
Link
was
insults.
straight down and dumb? Well, now it's straight up dumb.
That is
Ding.
Straight down and dumb. All right, read one
so
from his.
good. So good.
This is the last one. All right, Rhett. The only thing sadder than a 38-year-old man pretending to be a 25-year-old man is a 39-year-old man pretending to be a 25-year-old man.
Not quite.
I'm not pretending.
You're not 39.
You are 25?
You can take that however you want. Not 39 yet.
Not 39. Do you have one more for Rhett, I
No,
believe?
that's it, man.
Oh, come on.
They're gone.
No more of them? All right.
It's emptied.
Read a questiones.
All right.
Man.
This one's not a question. It's more of a statement that you still have to answer. From Joseph Duba.
Can you
He
turn the
says,
AC on, too? It got really hot in here with our adrenaline.
Oh, yeah, the adrenaline.
I can smell adrenaline. Do you smell it?
yeah, it smells gross. I don't like the smell of that. List some inappropriate times to say I'm sorry.
List some inappropriate times
Yeah.
to say I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. When somebody's done something wrong to you.
That sounds like a Canadian thing to do.
On
Don't
a first
apologize.
date.
Don't apologize
On a
when
first
somebody's.
date?
Don't apologize on a first date. Because,
Even if you actually screwed up really bad.
I mean, if you did something wrong, this is your opportunity to just set that as par for the course. You know, this is what you're getting into. You're not getting into me apologizing all the time.
This is-
You're
this
getting
is
into
the
me
real me.
screwing up, moaning it.
This is the real me.
Yeah, it's like,
Just mess up constantly.
yeah. You don't want to set a precedent of apologies.
So first dates.
No, I'm pretty good at apologizing.
I don't think you should apologize when you're moving down a row of people in the theater.
Oh yeah.
There's nothing to be sorry about. You got to get to your seat. You didn't come up with this system.
That's a good point.
Well, I say, sorry, excuse me, sorry. I'm not sorry, and don't excuse me. I'm going to my seat. Get out of my way.
Dang.
I mean, I'll put my hand out like a shovel.
Like a
And
snowplow.
just hit people's knees and just. And, I mean, I saw a guy the other day. He was so apologetic. He stood in front of all of us, getting to his seat in the movie because he was so apologetic. Move on through. Shovel hand all your way through.
Yeah.
Shovel hand it.
Shovel hand
Don't
instead of
apologize for that.
apologizing.
That's
shovel
right.
hand.
Until they invent theaters different.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't say I'm sorry right after you say I love you.
Dang. Yeah, that would be a rough time for that.
Yeah, it's like choose
love
one
you,
or the
I'm
other,
sorry.
but don't put those two together.
Well,
I love you.
in
Oh,
that
sorry.
order. In that order. I'm sorry, I love you. That's good.
That's really good.
Say that all the time.
Don't say I love you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's bad.
Didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, I can't say I've done either of those, but all right.
You have a picture of Merle on your desktop?
Yeah, I do. That's what happens when I work for you guys.
Well, that's cool. What is that?
It's your whole wallpaper. Not really. I'm just making things up now.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
That's a cool picture of Merle. Yeah, his
Guitar strap.
guitar strap says
Yeah, I
Merle.
saw you put that one out with the with Bob Ross and Lionel Richie.
Yeah. Did that a little while ago.
Yep.
Okay, next question.
Yes.
From Brady Dodds. He says,
Brady's a good person.
I agree. He seems like a great dude. Best food to give someone. I think he meant to say while, but he said whole apologizing.
Whole apologizing.
If
That's
you're,
whole apologizing is when you give food as you apologize.
At Whole Foods, yeah.
Yeah,
Whole
it's a whole-
apologizing.
Best food to give while apologizing?
Yeah, to like soften the blow of like, I'm sorry I broke everything. Here's a pie or something like that.
Something that's easy to eat.
Yeah.
Like a pudding.
something that you can feed them while you're apologizing. Like, I agree, pudding.
Pudding
good.
is
Like,
great.
like
It's-
if you shovel the pudding into their mouth while
sorry.
you're...
Pudding is a sweet
That way
treat.
they can't-
It doesn't require chewing. You can't choke on it. I mean, if you kill somebody with pudding, because the thing you don't want to do, you don't want to apologize to somebody and then give them like a hoagie.
Murder them.
And then they choke on
Or
it.
pop
Pop
rocks and Coke.
Pop rock.
You don't want to injure them, but you give them pudding, and they're gonna be happy. You're gonna be happy.
Or you could get, I mean, this is my 2 cents. Give them like toffee so they can't argue back.
That's too clever, Jen.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I'm too smart for this.
You're too smart for us. You can say that again. Toffee. You mean taffy?
I don't know.
No, toffee
What
and taffy.
sticky things.
Yeah, they got this new
Sticky.
thing that's toffee and taffy together.
What's it called?
Toffee. It's hard to say.
Has an A, I know.
You knew the answer. You knew the punchline to that joke was what it was called. But now it's like, how do you combine those two? Toffee.
Exactly.
Toffee?
Toffee.
Toffee. That's good. Hey, they got this new thing. It's toffee and taffy together. You know what they call it? Toffee. Toffee.
So it's like toffee flavored saltwater.
I'm saying
taffy.
toffee.
Yeah.
But it sounds like I'm saying toffee, man.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten over that stun cane. I'm being honest here. It really sent my blood pressure.
Yeah, your arms were flapping around a lot.
You resisted it.
I'm hot too. I'm so hot.
You retreated.
Did it hit you there?
That
Yeah,
wasabi
hit
is
me on the
doing a number on my tummy.
Your stomach?
Yeah.
I've really been injured.
Want to do one more question, then do
Yeah.
the keychain.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is from Ben Richardson. He says, "How
He's
do
a
I
good boy.
Yeah, go you, Ben. How do I pass the blame on to others so I do not have to apologize?
Well, that's the spirit.
Seems like a great dude.
How
after
do you
that
pass
question.
the buck? Being is no longer a good boy. Being's a bad boy. Being shifts the blame.
I mean, apologizing sucks. So.
Well, the key to this is you can't do this when you're accused alongside someone else. So this is something kind of thing that you have to do. You have to manipulate the
private.
person privately.
Yeah.
Get them to think that it's their fault, and then they will do the apologizing for you. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to be in a situation like where you're both taken into the principal's office, and then you start blame shifting there because it's so obvious and such a tired thing to do. What you want to do in the principal's office is you want to take responsibility for both people's actions. Be like, you know what? It wasn't Link's fault. This wasn't his idea. And then they're like, he's taking responsibility. Mission accomplished. And then you get out of it. But if you can talk to Link ahead of time, you're like, listen, this was all your fault. And you get to be more subtle than that. It takes several minutes. With Link, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes. And once Link believes that it's his fault, then you go into the situation, and he'll make himself look bad. That's how you do it.
Dang.
Charlie, what's his name?
Oh, Ben.
Ben, he's a good boy.
All right, let's do this.
He'll do it.
Dear Rhett and Link, my name is Claudia Holliday, and I'm 12. I live in Solon, Ohio. Our names are Hilly and Aya, and we are 12 years old. Did those 2 sentences just make sense? It's now 3 people writing a letter.
That's confusing.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it is, though. Claudia, Hilly, and Aya. All 3 of them wrote this.
Yeah.
But the
They're all
second 2
12.
live in Pepper Pike, Ohio.
Got it.
They all live near Cleveland, about 20 minutes away from each other. You're part of our morning routine, so we decided to send you something. We felted the word Tokyo, hoping that Rhett would say... And he did. We spent about 2.5 hours felting Tokyo.
Well, it
Only
only
do it
happens
once.
Can you guys figure out how we made it?
With felt. They felted it.
I don't know what felting means.
I think there's something in the middle, like stuffing.
Can I hold it? Can I felt it?
P.S. Hilly's brother doesn't think you're real.
Let him go on thinking that. You have a better life.
Hilly is pronounced Healy, and Aya.
And then this part for
And
this.
by the way, we also made Rhett and Link cats that you can put on the mythical keyring too. Cats?
These
Yeah.
girls just getting together and felting things.
I didn't even know felting was a thing. So,
I mean, look at that.
You know what they say? She who felt it, dealt it.
totally, yeah.
This is a Rhett cat and a Link cat.
It's so light.
They look like those things you eat at Easter. What are they called?
Marshmallows.
Peeps.
Oh.
You were right, but
not specific enough.
This one, oh,
that's nice. Throw that on there.
yeah.
We're going to give them a twofer?
Thanks for sending
think
us
so.
stuff that
No,
matters to
they
you
got
in the
room.
form of a keychain to put on our keyring. It's mythical.
I figured we needed some color.
Look at that. That's so colorful.
Thank you for being your mythical best.